and it's taken way too long to finish this barn. I'm honestly so excited to get it done, but at the same time I feel like it's an endless mission. But yeah, someday I can't wait. Like honestly, just having a cement floor will be a life-changing moment. Oh, what? Oh man, I always make the same mistake. Right. I mean, I've just realized that I made a mistake. I needed a female on the positive and the male on the negative. And these connectors, they're MC4 connectors, they're for solar panels. I had done them before for my van. Guess what? I made a lot of mistakes. But I thought it's the first time. Nah, I still made a lot of mistakes. God damn it. So now the question is, I either switch them, but the thing is that you can't really like remove them properly once they're attached. Or I just roll with it and the red cable will be the negative and the black one will be the positive. Which shouldn't have an impact on how it works, but it'll be confusing. Oh my god. I just made another damn mistake. Fuck. Alright, green light, it's a good thing. I guess we're getting power. I had a 120 watt panel, and right now, like these are the cables coming from that one, the 120 watt one. Eventually I want to make a connection in parallel, but I'm not sure that this solar charge controller can take that. So we got 460 watts now, which is pretty nice. And it seems to be alright, I guess. There's nothing crazy going on, so we'll see. Right. Fuck's sake. So these are the plants that I planted. It's ivy, I guess. Now I know the name of it. Poison ivy. Oh man, and this happened before once where I planted them, and then one day I got here and they've just been like pulled from the dirt. Man, and now it happened again. It sucks. Now look at this one. It's completely messed up. And they were actually starting to grow a little. You can see it's got some baby leaves and stuff. What's up, girl? Did you do this? No, you didn't. Basically, there's been a lot of sheep at the farm. Not my sheep, obviously. Yeah, I think they were the ones who did this. But I find it weird, because like, why would they just like dig them out and then not eat them? They just literally just rip them. So it's either that or hogs, which I also know that there are a few around. But I think that this means that I'm gonna have to like push back on the idea of having the ivy here and letting it grow to cover up the wall. So yeah. Oh, damn. Jesus. Very smoky. I have no idea if there's, I mean, I'm guessing there's a fire around. I think it's a good reminder for, yeah, for the dangers of the summer, I guess. Like it's now the beginning of summer, I guess you could say that. And especially here in Portugal, it's very, like there's a very big fire season, I guess. It's kind of scary, to be honest, to imagine that there could just be a fire that kind of, yeah, takes over your land, I guess. And obviously right now I don't have a lot of stuff here, but imagine that one day I have like, I don't know, tons of stuff here and it just burns down. And there's not much you can do about it. I think, to be honest, that's yeah, that's probably the worst thing that could happen. So I gotta be careful with that. I feel weird. Kind of overwhelmed, to be honest. I just feel like there's so many things that I want to do. And for some reason, I just want them done like yesterday. It's not like I want them done, because I like doing them, but I want to be able to just do them, like now. I want to get to work. But at the same time, I feel like because there's so many things to be done, I just don't know which one I should be doing first. So yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting feeling. Like I guess it's just me being overwhelmed. I found recently an old like oil container, I guess, and I want to use that. So I think that what I'm gonna do, this is kind of how it looks right now. Yeah, so this could be really, really simple. I can literally just chop the container, sort of like take a third off of it, and then have a little like circular tube that's held up by two other tubes that then I can probably bolt to the container itself, because I don't know how to weld unfortunately. I'll obviously like waterproof the container even more because it's kind of rusted out, and then I'll just have a faucet coming out of it, which will be obviously for the gray water. And right now I think what I'll do is that then I'm gonna have like one of those extendable tubes coming out of it, so that then I can drain the water to the outside, and obviously I'll be using biodegradable soap. And yeah, but then I'll be able to actually detach that further, like when I'm actually gonna have a bathroom, and use this as an outside shower, which obviously then I'm not gonna need a huge faucet. Then I can just literally have a basic faucet coming out, and maybe even going into like a water container for watering plants or something like that. So I think this is what we're gonna go for. Like I don't want to overly complicate this. Then obviously we're gonna have shower curtains. It's basically just a spot where I can stand and get wet without getting everything else wet. So by the way, this is probably kind of me just rambling about things, so if you don't care about this, then obviously feel free to skip to this like this part. But to be honest, I feel like I want to be a little, I don't know, I want to share this with you because it's part of whatever is going on here as well. Even though that I might regret it, I don't know. Basically, for those of you who don't know, before I got this farm, I was I have a I mean I had and I still have a van that I converted, and it had been a dream of mine for a couple of years, probably since I was like 15 or so, to actually go and live in a van. So that was the, to be honest, it was kind of that milestone of like, when you get there, it's like, whew, now you're just chilling by the beach, traveling around, and it's like when you get there, you'll know you made it. And I got there, and I had the remote job. I was literally chilling by the beach and traveling around, and like I would wake up to beautiful, beautiful sunrises, and have dinner with like incredible views, basically. Wait. But you know what I realized? I realized that I had nobody to share that with. And so, believe it or not, that time of my life was probably one of the most depressing times. Yeah, one of the most depressing times that I've had, basically, which sounds really stupid because I should be living a dream, and I was, I guess, on paper. But yeah, it kind of sucks when you have nobody to share that dream with. And now I feel a little bit like that as well, where I got the farm. Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm building this stuff, but it feels like a means to an end, because I just can't wait to get to an eventual point where I get to share it with someone. And I get how lame that sounds. It's ridiculous. But it's true. And I can't complain about it because it's something that I've put myself into. But it's definitely something that I want to get myself out of. So yeah, I don't really know why I'm sharing this with you, to be honest. I think it's just, like, it feels weird to say this to a camera, but I'm guessing that, yeah, there's real people behind it. And yeah, I don't know, maybe some of you will relate. So yeah. Oh, whoops. Got my little hole in the wall. Hope the owner doesn't mind.